keratin treatment before. My goal is kind of to have less shrinkage and kind of combine my curls a little bit more. I use a lot of gel and leave-in conditioner to achieve that, but it takes a lot.
So you added the keratin. You really want to like get rid of the frizz, make it to where they don't shrink as much. We can get a little bit more like elongating out of the curls, and make it to where they're like a little bit more defined and like individual too, so you don't have to like cake on as much product.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, you're gonna love it. And then you've never done one of these, right?
No.
Okay. How did you find out about like keratin treatments?
I found you guys on TikTok. I was just looking up.
Yeah.
What do I do with my hair?
Yeah, like how to style curly hair easier or something.
Yeah. I watched a lot of your videos too, so I was like, I think that's what I want.
You're like, I could give this a shot. Yeah, this should work good. Yeah, totally. Your hair is gonna love it. It's gonna soak it up, make it feel nice and moisturized. And then as far as like your concerns with like the shrinkage and stuff, then is there a certain part of your hair where it shrinks up more for the curls that you don't like?
Yes, it's the underside, especially because it sits on my shoulders more, so it kind of gets stuck there.
Yeah, right here, this length.
Yeah.
And then since it's like shorter right here, I'm sure too that when it gets curly and then it hits your shoulders, it kind of pops it up a little bit more too. Yeah, so what we'll do as far as like to kind of customize the treatment a little bit more to make it to where we can help to manipulate these tighter curls back here to make them more elongated and match the rest, is we're going to apply to this section first, let it process under the heat for a little bit. After that, we're going to get you back over here, put the keratin in the rest of the parts of your hair, and then put you back under the heat just so we can try to get a little bit more loosening out of this compared to the rest of it, so that we don't just apply it everywhere. It all loosens a little bit, but then you still have this part that's still shorter versus this is obviously longer. But yeah. And then as far as like products go at home, like what are you currently using to style your curls? Or how many products are you using?
I use just leave-in conditioner and gel. I use so much gel, and I just like take it on.
Yeah,
I use,
and it gets it the like crunchy texture. Then you've got to like rake through it. Yeah. This is gonna make it to where your curls just like naturally are so much more moisturized and smoother, and you'll probably be able to get away with just using like a leave-in conditioner that's also like a couple, like the 10-in-1 type of ones, you know. If you want to use one that's keratin infused too, we'll send you home with a sample today, because that one will probably work really good, and you might even just be able to get away with using that. Maybe you have to use two, but you won't really have to use the gel, I'd say, just because your hair is going to be so much more moisturized from the keratin then, and have more of the like definition just from that too. But yeah, you're gonna love it. And then do you have any questions about it?
How long? Well, I have mostly questions about aftercare and like how long it lasts.
So the keratin treatment in your hair, since we're not going for like as smoothness as possible, and we really just want those curls to get elongated and stuff, I'd say for you, you'll probably be able to get a good, at least for sure, like a good 2.5 months to a solid 3 months out of the first one. And then if you, depending on how you like this one and like at what point after this treatment you had your curls to where you liked them the most, that'll help us like define when you need to come in for the next one, because we can see how your curls are sitting, which will tell us if you like a heavier treatment, a lighter treatment, a mild treatment, something like that. But definitely around the 3-month mark for you, I'd say, since we're not trying to get like as like flatness as possible with the curls. Like we just want them looser and more defined versus like smoothing them out and making the curls more like waves, you know what I mean? So 3 months will be good, and then the aftercare, you just have to wait 24 hours before you wash your hair again the next time, and then that'll be perfect for you. I wouldn't suggest waiting any longer than 24 to maybe even 48 hours, just because the longer you leave it on as far as that goes, sometimes it will loosen the curls up just a little bit more. So I think that ideally like the time frame for you to do the first wash will be within the 2 days.
I was trying to take pictures, but they were not doing it justice. The length, my curls, whose wig is this? There's no frizz. My hair's never been this soft in my life. I only use 2 of the packets of conditioner that you gave me, only 2. And this is my hair 100% dry. I feel like I'm wearing a really good wig. I mean, oh my gosh.